working towards an inclusive and accessible museum at the Hunt, and I'd love to know what your vision of an inclusive museum is. What does an inclusive museum look like to you?
For me, an inclusive museum would look like somewhere that I'm completely accepted as part of my autism, and somewhere that's aware of autism.
I think for me, an inclusive space is a space that takes on all the different layers of lived experience. I'm on the autistic working group, but it's important to me that a museum is accessible to everybody. So, you know, when I come here with my friends that need wheelchair access, you know, it's important that they're able to use the space which they are. There's lifts, there's clean toilets, there's disabled toilet. Consideration of sensory issues, that's quite important, and the empathy enough to make changes where they need to be made. I like to see different layers of information, from the audio, the visual. It's lovely to be able to touch things. I think that's really, really important, you know, that it's not just a neurotypical experience, that it's a neurodivergent experience.
What benefits does the Hunt Museum currently provide for autistic people? What are we doing well in that space?
What makes the Hunt Museum great is I can come into an area that's quiet, it's never really too busy, and it's a calm environment. That's great because for me that's a safe space, somewhere that's not overstimulating. It's a place where I'm understood and people with autism are understood.
I think the staff have been quite welcoming, and that's really important to me, because if you get off on the wrong foot, someone like me can easily catastrophize that initial welcome or confusion at the door, but I haven't had a bad experience in that regard here, so it does feel like a safe, inclusive space that is willing to change, and I think that's important.